Well, hello, my radio friends. Now, this evening, I did finish replacing these caps in this main cap block. In fact, here's the original cap block here. One can see it's a rather large device. Had 6 caps within, 10 wires coming out, and thankfully everything was marked very, very well. In fact, one will even notice on the side of this cap can, if I get a picture of it, it has a pictorial layout of all the caps and regarding to all these wires. Very helpful. The schematic was very helpful and very informative. So it was just a matter of marking the wires and resoldering to the new caps. And I used all the original wiring so that when this is secured and the cover's put on, when you look underneath it, no one will be any the wiser that it's been fully recapped. I used 5 3 microfarad caps and a .01 cap. And it plays very, very well. The only caveat is I do have to get, notice I'm missing something right here. I've got to get a volume pot. Hopefully somebody in a group will have one and I could purchase one. If not, I could calculate or extrapolate what it is value-wise, but I'd sure like to find an original one if I could.
Like now with the emergence of Gadsden,
but it has great audio.
It has a Conky.
Oh my God, tons and tons of volume.
Keenan Allen provides the security blanket.
I mean, it's tons of volume. I have a resistor put in right now through these jump leads to kind of tone the volume down a little bit. But even with that said, it is still quite the powerhouse.
So like Ricky Herrera's Week 10 MVPs.
This is Fox Sports End Zone Radio.
And there are stations all across the dial.
Lines were insanely long and
I mean, that's...
Democrat.
I'm not going to go the full dial, but you get an idea. I mean, it's just full of stations. For a relatively simple set, it's very, I'll say it's very Atwater Kent-esque. It's got a pretty typical AK tube lineup, and it plays. I'll say it plays as well, if not maybe slightly better than the AKs. I'm very, very pleased. So tomorrow I'm going to clean this block up a little bit, insulate it, put the cover on it, and then I'm going to call the power supply side of the house complete. The radio chassis, I got to finish cleaning it. I've got 4 capacitors to change in here, 2 on this end and I believe 2 on this end, and they're easy replacements. And then the recap is done. So moral of the story is, if you have a Colster K21, don't let the electrical restoration concern you. It's actually been pretty straightforward. Documentation is very, very good. Even on the cap block itself, I don't know if you could see it, but right here on the cap block where the wires exit, it's got a pictorial layout showing exactly where each of these wires go to, and they're numbered. Numbers relate to the schematic, to a numerical reference in the schematic. So the documentation is very, very good, making the recap just a bit easier. So the worst part was just removing this can, and I touched on that earlier. Had to bend some tabs and so forth, but not terribly bad, but I did get it off. So tomorrow I'm going to reinstall that. So anyway, this evening I've got a very good, operable, essentially recapped set. Tomorrow starts the cleaning, lubrication, and reassembly. So thank you so much. Appreciate y'all following, and y'all have a great night. Bye.